My name is Beth Watson. I started as an infant in this church. I grew up in this church. As an adult, I have lived on the East Coast and the West Coast, and then came back to this church when I moved here. This church in particular is where I grew up. Many of the older folks were people that I knew as a child, as adults. This was like coming home to me. And what it means to me is home, friends, a church that is full of wonderful opportunities to join in different activities. And I love this church. The exercise program has made me feel better in all ways. I had heard about it, knew I needed to lose weight, knew I needed to get into shape. There were people involved in that I liked. After I finally retired from working, then I could get here to the classes. So after I retired, I started in the classes and I really enjoy them. The person on the DVD, Teresa Tapp, believes, and therefore this is what you do. It's a lot of isometrics within movements, a lot of learning how to balance yourself. And she says we can do it, and we tell each other, you can do this. And it's very encouraging. There's no hip hopping, jumping around, but your heart rate does increase. All parts of your body get exercised, and when you leave the session, you feel stronger in all your muscles throughout your body. And it feels like joints and muscles are all warmed up and you should be ready to go. There rarely is any soreness afterwards because you do things to keep that worked out. A lot of it works on the core muscles. So many of the people are about my age, and we do not expect to be slipping and falling on the ice as much as we did because we have more control, more balance, and I just think overall it's good physically, I think it is good mentally, and I think it is good socially. Well, for one thing, we're in better shape than we were. I think everybody would say that. I think the camaraderie that happens is a good thing. I think encouraging others is always important in all parts of your life. The fellowship is great. We've had new people join, some people leave for various reasons, others will be coming. It is a good chance to get to know other people in a totally different aspect than Sunday school or church. I find it to be a group that encourages each other. I don't like this part. I can't do this part. Yes, you can, because you're better than you were and not as good as you will be. I see God's hand at work in all phases of this church. The ministry, from the ministers to each other, encouraging others. The varied activities and opportunities to work within the church that people in this church have, whether it's just volunteering for some office in a group, if it is participating in the activities. I like the cafe sign-up sheets. I like the announcements about what is going on and that you can sign up if you're interested. And I would love to see everybody always encouraging anyone else who takes the step forward to be any type of leader within this church. And I think it's I love this church. I really love the opportunities, and I like the positive air about the church.